Hi Virgo, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your July 2024 tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the astrological energies of the month of July. Now, if you haven't already checked out those mid-year check-in videos as well as the summer solstice tarot readings, I will leave the links below. This is a really interesting time of the year, Virgo, as we are moving into this energy of Leo and Cancer season. So really good time to take stock into where is it that your home life, your family life, your well-being, Cancer side of you, as well as the Leo side, right? You standing strong in your truth and being able to have courage to move forward with where you're at. That's why it's a great thing to look at those mid-year and summer solstice videos. If you haven't already subscribed to Scorpio Soul Time Virgo, I would love if you would. Always new tarot readings every single day. It's always nice to be able to connect with you. So drop me a comment below. Let me know, how did your June go and what are you looking forward to here in July? All right, Virgo, we're going to go week by week. Check the description box below. I have all of the important dates. We start off the first week of July with the Page of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. Second week of July finds you with the Justice card, Libra energy there, Major Arcana, as well as the Eight of Cups in reverse. Third week of July finds you with the Fool card, also in reverse, Major Arcana, and the Seven of Swords. Last week of July finds you with the Knight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles as you exit out of the month. So interesting mix here, Virgo. Also very interesting that you're ending the month with some type of decisions around your money. And it looks like you start off the month with some type of information about your money. So definitely something looking like around your career, your finances here. But before we attach a ending or a verdict, let's make sure we pull all the cards. Spirit, if you could send Virgo a card representing the energy they moved out of the month of June with. Send a card for my Virgos. And you have the Eight of Coins. So Eight of Coins or Eight of Pentacles is that energy of where is it that you are needing to focus on you, focus on your finances. You can see your glyph up there, that Virgo energy. So you are really hard at work, or you were back in June, trying to get all of your finances in order. If some of you have been working on climbing the corporate ladder or getting out of debt or just streamlining your finances, all of this energy is that Eight of Coins, and it feels like this is something you have been working on for a while. And I do think it's going to continue into July, especially with that Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. There's some type of energy around getting yourself straight, making sure your finances are good, and making sure you feel good about your job and your career. So really nice energy to see coming out of June, and I can see it still trickling into July. Now let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme card. Spirit, if you can send my Virgos a message for the month of July. And you have the Wheel. So similar to the Wheel of Fortune, Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael says a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. I don't think you can get a better card than that. Who doesn't want to hear fortune is on their side? So Virgo, nice to see this energy for you. I do think that as you move through the month of July, expect surprises, surprise endings, surprise conversations, conversations, encounters with people, opportunities could come up. And I do think that that's also pointing to that Two of Pentacles that you have at the end of the month. Expect new things to come in. There's going to be some Uranus times during this month as well. I think around mid-month we have the Sun in Cancer sextiling Uranus and Taurus on the 18th. So expect some good news, expect out of the box ideas coming out. So really good to see Archangel Michael coming through for you, Virgo. So good to see that. So as I'm looking over the month, I do see that you all have, it looks like, two major arcana cards, the Justice card and the Fool. Does look like some type of conversations among relationships, balancing act of what is fair versus not coming into play. And it does look like some of you all could be leaving something that's no longer emotionally fulfilling. And watch your back this third week of the month, where it looks like that Seven of Swords, some kind of sneaky business could be going on around you, either at your work or secrets or something like that. So we'll tackle that once we get to week 3, but let's go ahead and go week by week. So we open up July off of the heels of Saturn moving retrograde in the sign of Pisces at the end of June. And then July 2nd opens up with Neptune also retrograding in Pisces. This is two planets that Neptune, you know, is more of dreams and fantasy. And sometimes when it's also in Pisces, what happens is we get rose colored glasses on. Remember, Saturn has been in Pisces here for like the last year, learning lessons around these areas of life that is like endings, spiritual connections. And I do feel like some of you with that Page of Wands, there's some type of information that you thought was going to reach you in a timely manner, and it doesn't. That Knight of Pentacles is almost like someone came to you, some type of communication mishap. Possibly you were supposed to get some information about applying for a certain job. Maybe it didn't reach your email or got stuck in spam. Something happens in this energy. And July 2nd, Mercury enters Leo. So at this time, you're really trying to get fired up about what it is you want. And I do think that this Knight of Pentacles, someone is trying to reach you during that first week of the month, trying to either have you come in for an interview. They just want to talk about what your future looks like. There's some kind of conversations there. So pay attention, because I do feel like with that Wheel of Fortune as your overall theme this month, there does feel like it's something unexpected comes out of you just conversating with people, or comes out of you needing to talk to a certain group of people, something like that. Like you are not seeing it. You thought it was just a meeting, and it turns into a whole nother conversation. So keep your eye on that. So once we get to the new moon in Cancer on July 5th, some of you all have this realization that it's time for you to be leaving a company or leaving a certain organization. I do think that the Sun in Cancer trine Saturn in Pisces on the 10th, there's some type of emotional connections with someone, but with that Justice card, you're feeling like there is either unfairness, or maybe a certain group of people are getting treated better than you. This could be in the workplace. This could be just people around you are feeling it. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be you feeling it, but it does feel like you're going to be impacted by whatever this unfairness or this relationship issue that seems like it could be going on around you. And by the time we get to July 18th, we have the Sun in Cancer sextiling Uranus and Taurus. Family prosperity information could come at that time, but I do think that you're focused more on your job. You're focused more on leaving, or possibly people around you leaving your company could be really big at this time as well. Now, by the time you move into the third week of the month, Virgo, the Fool in reverse, major arcana, some type of false starts possibly happening, and that Seven of Swords. Be careful of someone possibly being sneaky, keeping secrets, or purposefully leaving out information that could be really helpful for you to start a job, start a new project. This is when we do have Mars entering Gemini on July 20th, and then we have a second Capricorn full moon July 21st, and then the sun enters Leo on the 22nd. Really big week of July. Mars entering Gemini, that full moon, second Capricorn full moon, and sun entering Leo. Those are like three big events happening, boom, 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 like back to back to back. And I do think that time, pay attention to the people who are being a little quiet around you, or just sitting in meetings and they're just gathering information, but they don't put information out. Feels like something like that. Information being taken, someone else getting credit for possibly your work, or you're trying to start a job or start a new area of your organization, and maybe purposely whoever is coaching you or you're shadowing doesn't give you all the information. Something along those lines. Watch that third week of the month. Now, by the time we get to the last week, we do have Mercury entering into Virgo on the 25th. So you will finally have Mercury in your sign, Virgo, by the 25th. And then Chiron retrograde begins on the 26th. Now, I will tell you, with Mercury now in your sign, Virgo, there's some type of important decision that you have to make around your finances, where you're going with your job. All of this kind of drama that felt like it was going on back here is now time for you to make a decision. And so by the time you're moving into August, do know that you could be applying for a new job. You could be having new people come into your organization, but you're having to make a decision whether you want to remain, whether you want to stay. And there's some type of emotional healing or someone who helps you through this process. So overall, Virgo, I think that this is going to be an interesting month because you have this like Uranus twist to everything with that Wheel of Fortune. So it feels like Archangel Michael is trying to lead you through important information this month, between possibly a job offer or things being unfair and maybe needing to leave a position or a job. And then of course, this sneakiness down here with possible information being withheld from you. So just keep that in mind. I do think this is all about your career. It really points to your job and where it is that you are dealing with groups of people. So I hope this was helpful for you, Virgo. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series, and I'll talk to you later.